Hey there, rock stars. Eric Andreas, your guitar sage here. Today we're going to learn Fire by Jimi Hendrix. I'm going to show you the bits and pieces to this tune. There's not a whole lot to it. It's a really stellar tune, but it seems that the lead instrument is the drums on this tune. There's some really cool guitar licks, but it's very rhythm heavy. So here we go. I believe that you can do this tune. Even if you're fairly new, okay, it's an easy tune, okay? So here we go. First off, we're gonna be playing some octaves with this melody. Okay, if you need help with octaves, here on YouTube, you can type in YourGuitarSage Octaves, and I have a video to help you do this. But the short of it is, what you want to do is wherever your first finger is, at least as far as the 6th and 5th strings, what you'll do, like on the 5th string here, is you'll put your first finger here, you'll go down 2 strings and up 2 frets, and that's the other note that you are to play. And then what you do is play these 2 notes with your fingertips only, and then allow the rest of your fingers and fingertips to touch the other strings so that they're muted, okay? This is not something that is going to happen right away for you. If you're new to it, you're going to have to mess with this technique a little bit. But listen, if I were to pick through all the strings, listen what we hear, what's muted and what's not. So the 6th string is muted, 5th plays, 4th is muted, 3rd is plays, 2nd and 1st are muted. Okay, so if I hit all the strings at once, it gives that sound. So you're going to use this same technique for all 1, 2, 3, 4 of these octaves, okay? So the way you want to think about it, once you have that technique worked out, okay, if you are a fan of my videos and you've watched a bunch, you know that I'm a big advocate of learning things separately and then putting them together, okay? So for those of you that need help with this octave technique, work it separately and then start working on the lick, okay? So we're in the 11th position, meaning our first finger's behind the 11th fret. This is the 12th, here's the 11th. So my first finger's back here, and my little octave form will move with my first finger everywhere, okay? Don't end up moving and then leaving one finger behind or that sort of thing. It's always going to be 2 strings down and 2 frets up. That's your octave, okay, every single time. So what you're going to do is you're going to go from the 11th to the 10th fret, picking both of them. And in between there, he's doing a mute, so he's going. Now you could just do it with the left hand, like, okay, that's left hand muting. Right hand muting would be like, okay, where we're actually kind of karate chopping the strings in between. If you need help with this technique here on YouTube, type in left hand muting, your guitar sage, or left hand muting, or right hand muting, your guitar sage, depending on which technique you want to learn, okay? So using those techniques, so that's 11, 10, and then we're going to go 8, 10. And then the same octave, drop it 1 string down. And I'm dragging those down because that's what Jimmy does. And every time you hear that, that is the lick, okay? And then he goes like this. Okay, this is simply a slide up to the 12th fret on the A string, and then 10th fret and 12th fret on the D string, and you'll hit that twice, the last note twice. It sounds good when you slide up to it. And give it a shake too. So bow. Okay, we got a lot of that going on during the verse. You don't care about me, I don't care about that. Got a new fool, ha, I like that. I've only one itching desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Okay, then we got that little cool lick. What in heaven's name is happening there? This is what's happening, my friend. You can think about this like a blues scale. And think of it like your blues scale at the 10th fret. If you don't know the blues scale, here on YouTube, type in YourGuitarSage blues scale, and I'll show you how to do that. But he's doing a double stop bend. Okay, it means 2 strings, and he's bending. And basically, what's happening here is if we're in the 10th position, our pinky is at the 13th fret of the 2nd string, and our ring finger is at the 12th fret of the 3rd string, the G. Okay, and what's happening is he's hitting both at the same time, like, except he's bending this guy up. He's bending it up one whole step. So he's bending it up to the 14th fret. So it has this sound. And so he goes. So it's a bend up, bring it down, bend up. Okay? And then he goes, slides up to here and goes. So this is the 12th fret that I'm at now, and this is 14 on the A string, 12 and 14 on the D string. And there's a pull off too at the top. So okay, you've gotten through the hard part. So now the chorus is going to go. Okay, super easy. Don't freak out over this. We're kind of doing like a partial bar chord. Okay, now I know a lot of you out there saying, I don't do bar chords. Yes, you do. You just don't realize that you do them. And I'm going to show you how. This is a partial bar chord. Okay. So we're only going to be playing the top part here. If you need some help with bar chords here on YouTube, type in YourGuitarSage bar chords and I'll help you with that. So what you're going to do is you're going to bar 1 and 2. So strings 1 and 2 with the first finger. It helps if you can get a little wrinkle in that knuckle there by bending the finger slightly backwards, hyperextending it. And then, so this is at the 10th fret. Second finger is going to be the 11th fret of the 3rd string. And the ring finger is going to be the 12th fret of the D string. And so basically, that's a D major chord. It's a D major chord, but we're just playing the top part. D major. Same chord, but we're playing it up here, and we're just playing the top 4 strings. Okay, and he does this really cool little pull off here with his pinky from the 12th to the 10th fret, but while holding that chord. So like, see what I'm doing there? And he does this mute in between it. Okay, again, right hand mute. If you need help with it here on YouTube, YourGuitarSage, right hand muting. And then you're going to take that form that you got right there, drop it back a whole step. Put your pinky down. So it's going to go. And then the bass line walks up. I believe Jimi does it as well. There's nothing going on there. And so this walk up here is starting at the 7th fret, and then it's 7, 8, 9, 10. Real bluesy sound. Step back to so crazy. All right, so then we got the solo, okay? Or I'm sorry, then there's the move over. Let Jimmy take over, right? These are bar chords. I'm sorry, these are power chords. Back to a C, okay? He doesn't do that trill, but I like to do it there because it's fun. So this is what's happening here. We got a D power chord, a C power chord, an A power chord, and back to a C power chord. If you don't know what a power chord is, here on YouTube, type in YourGuitarSage power chords. I'll help you with that. Otherwise, a real short bit here is you're going to put your first finger here, 3rd and 4th are right there, and then that form moves everywhere. It's kind of like the octave, except your ring finger was down here for the octave. Here it's going to bump up a string and you're going to add your pinky, and all 3 of those notes will be played. The move over, let Jimmy take over. Now what I'm doing here also is I'm playing on my fingertips. So the tip of my first finger is bumping up against that 6th string, which mutes it, and then this finger is also getting lazy on the strings that I don't need to have played, and so I get this sound. Muted, played, 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 muted. So when I hit all the strings at once, you still only hear the 3 notes that you need and a percussive sound from the others. And then an A version of this, so open A, 2 and 2, and then back to the C. Move over, let Jimmy take over. And what I'm doing there, that's just a little something that I add, but I'm kind of doing a trill basically between G and A, starting on the G and doing one pick and just following it with a series of hammer-ons and pull-offs, which Jimmy was known to do a lot. Okay, so now the solo is going to go, we're going to be in the 12th position, and you're going to think blues scale. Okay, again, if you don't know the blues scale, here on YouTube, YourGuitarSage blues scale. Got a ton of free blues lessons on here as well. Okay, so he goes. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to bend. This is the 15th fret. So stay in this position. Don't be bringing these fingers up here. Play this with your pinky and go. So he's bending up to the 17th fret, or he's doing a whole step bend. If you need to practice your bends, hit the note and bend up to it. If you need intonation help with your bends, okay? And so he bends, he goes. So bend, 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 bring it back down. And this is the 12th fret of the 3rd string. That's the next lick. So every time he plays this, it's the same bit on the pinky, okay? So, and then the next lick is, and what he's doing here is he's bending the 14th fret of the 3rd string. He's bending it up a whole step. Third time he does a lick, here he goes. And what he's doing here, he's got holding that pinky down and doing the bend with this, bending up a whole step, just like we did back here when we went. He's doing that same bit. Actually, I think that's where we did it at the 10th fret. I forget. But we're doing it here at the 12th fret. Okay, so all 3 licks together are. And the last time is the same as number 1. So 1 and 4 are the same, okay? That, my friends, is the whole song. What? Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's easy, right? It's easy when you're with Eric. If you need help with guitar, or you have questions about this video or any of the 500 some odd videos that I've done here on YouTube on theory, songs, rock songs, pop songs, reggae songs, all, ask me. I'm here to help you. That's my job. That's what YouTube pays me to do. They don't pay me anything. I'm joking. But that's what my job is. Here on the links below in this video here, you can hit me up at Twitter or Facebook. I'll answer your questions for you. I do it every morning. And if you need more help with guitar, I have several places to get free information. I have a free ebook at YourGuitarSage.com. Just sign up there. As well as every time I write a new book, which I'm writing all the time, get a free book from Amazon. So every time I release a new book, if you're in my email list, I give it to you for free. What? Yes, for free. Or you can pay for it on Amazon. This book is $4, the electronic version of it. So make sure you go there. Yes, it's a #1 bestseller, so that's not a bunch of hype. That's for real. So go get that book. UnstoppableGuitarSystem.com. There's a free video series, so go there. Those videos can't be found anywhere else. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, hit thumbs up and hit subscribe. I'm Eric Andreas, your guitar sage. Spay and neuter. See ya. You don't care about me, I don't care about that. Got a new fool, ha, I like that. I've only one itch and desire. Let me stand next to your fire.